Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion, as we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powerful running here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Second down. We're going to throw it. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No chance to catch him. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's escaping the pocket now. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together that stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Close to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do run the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the defender miss. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it on the move. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Wideout's now clustered. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. And we're all tied up now. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Looks like LSU has the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Caught quickly. The defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. That play makes it 2nd and 10.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Quick throw over the middle. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He lets it go on the move. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like LSU has the 1st down. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
And he's got it. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you'll see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's going to take another shot right here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Pitches to the back. Stock at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They line up on third and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense is still clicking. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the receivers got it. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. No huddle now for the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Went after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. In the clear at the 25. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. First down and 10 now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Bringing pressure. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a fourth down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And tackled there by the defense. Second down and goal. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers. I try not to be that guy, but it's third down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offense. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Powers through a tackle. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Fresh set it out to the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's
going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget. Well, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And a catch made in the end zone for the two-point conversion. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. The ball is loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out.
Okay, ready?
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
first and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They feed the fullback this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead.